Todd, before the game you talked about turnovers, yet you still had 21 of them. Anything in particular seemed to cause that?
I thought their physicality, the way they pressured us and got into us, really took us out of what we wanted to do offensively. And we got to be able to handle that pressure. And also just double teaming, things we go over every single day that we didn't do a good job of executing, and so we got to be better with that as well. But to have, more turnovers than you have assists, it's hard to win a game like that. But I will give our guys credit. I thought in the second half we did a better job defensively of being more aggressive, being more physical, like they did us in the first half. So that was good to see. But just offensively, just got really stagnant. The pressure and their physicality took us out of what we wanted to do, and we didn't do a good job handling that.
What did you say to them? Because you had a strong defensive finish there, and like those last couple minutes, Harden with the steal, Kawhi with the steal. Did you say anything to them that got them going at the end there?
No, just in the huddle last 4 or 5 minutes, we wanted to come and double team JJ to get the ball out of his hands, try to save it for most of the game so they couldn't prepare for it. And I thought our guys did a good job, just like you said, of executing that down the stretch. The one time with the Luke and JJ pick and roll, PG went for the steal, made him pick it up early, which they scored twice on early in the first half. And then 2 double teams, Kawhi got a steal, I think James got a steal. Just executing the game plan down the stretch defensively was really good.
And James didn't make a shot until like late in the game. What did you see from James as far as his struggles and then the shot that he made?
Yeah, I thought they did a good job of just, packing the paint. He made the right pass every time. We didn't make the shot every time, or sometimes we didn't even take it. But he just did a good job just taking what the defense gave him. And so he couldn't really get down here in the pick and roll. They was having a man and a half, and then also JJ in a deep drop, so it's hard to get to his spots. But, that's what great players do, made a big three, down the stretch, which was huge for us, and kind of secured the win for us.
Was Terrence's big night also just kind of he took what came his way?
Yeah, they wasn't guarding him, and T-Man's a good shooter. And so he turned down a couple. He turned down one early, and then he turned down one late. But, he has to shoot those shots. If they're not going to guard him, and he's a good shooter, he has to take those shots. And he did a good job of knocking them down tonight and making them pay.
Do you think Norm will play on Sunday?
I'm not sure.
And PJ playing tonight for the first time since late November, was that part of because of Norm, or did you want to see what he could do?
I just want to see what he can do, and we've been talking about it. And then, when Norm was out, it was an opportunity to give him a chance. And I thought he did some good things defensively, a couple offensive rebounds, crashing the glass. And so just, for a guy who hasn't played in a while, to see him get on the floor and compete, and we know he's going to do that, he did a good job.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.